Pocklington. Our darling son Peter was born a month too early. He could not wait to get here. We christened Peter as that is the same in both languages, and Ronald because his silly mother was Ronaldo, the famous whistler. And Bill was very, very proud to have a son, and such a lovely one at that. Everything was arranged for me to go around April to the military hospital in Hamburg, about 150 miles away. He could then be born in a British hospital. I had to be taken to this hospital a month before the baby was due to see that all was well. As it happened, it was not all well. The baby was the wrong way around, and they had to turn him around. Well, that was too much for the little fellow. He did not like being messed about. So he decided to come a few days after that procedure into this world of ours on the 17th of March, 1949, 10 days before his daddy's birthday. Bill was out of the nut that evening. I think there was something special on because he seldom went out on his own. I guess it was a men's do. My waters broke about 8 p.m. and I rang my sister if this meant anything. She said, "Suddenly it does. Baby's coming. Ring Bill, tell him to hurry home. Ring the doctor and go to bed. I'm on my way." Bill was home so quick to break all records. He arrived before the doctor and was just one heap of panic. The doctor, when he came, ran a hospital in the town. Nobody could speak English, so it was as well that Bill was there and he could speak German. But could he? He completely forgotten every word, and so I had to get up quickly. I was really calm and watched everybody about me panicking. I told the person that we had an English lady, etc., etc., and I was told to stay calm and just tell the English doctor to bring her in. So right onto the stretcher I went, into the ambulance and off the way. Luckily there was not much traffic in those days, so we could dash, and dash we did. Me feeling quite well and Bill in pure panic. When they carried me out of the ambulance the first time, it was the wrong hospital. Bill, who knew the town like the back of his hand, did not know where it was, just terrified for his wife and his child. So back we went into the ambulance, me directing the way from the stretcher over the shoulder of the driver. We arrived at the lovely Villahard Hospital, staffed completely by nuns. They were in panic because they expected an English lady who could not understand them. They were so lovely and almost like children in their excitement of the young wonder coming to their hospital. Our darling was born at 5:10 the next afternoon and weighed 5 pounds 4 ounces. They had to induce me at 8 a.m. in the morning because nothing had happened. I had no pain, nothing, only the water had all gone. And when it did start, it started with a vengeance. And I was told that a dry birth was always worse, so I shouldn't be put off to having future babies. It was arranged that Bill would bring rations into the hospital for his wife as long as she was in the hospital. That was ordered by the officer in charge. They brought so much from the first day on that the nuns asked, very politely, if they may give some of it to a very poor patient, and their mother superior, because she was an old lady and very weak. "Of course," said Bill, "you got to do that," and promptly bought more and more rations every day, much to their delight. The giggle and amusement of the nuns. They would ask him, always at least 2 of them, if he could bring this or that. Bill listened, said yes, and then they would ask one after another if they thought she had understood. Bill thought this was hilarious and had more fun than ever. On the first, the first time he came to see the baby was on the day he was born, straight after work. The nun brought the baby covered by a towel, and when she removed this, Peter had in his clenched little fist a bunch of bleeding heart flowers to drink his daddy. That was only after a few hours left till the same nun had asked very firmly, "Will he marry you?" Now this had come about because they had noticed that I had no wedding ring on my finger of the right hand. The wedding ring is worn by married women in Germany. I had Bill's photo on my bedside table, of course, and she nodded towards the photograph as she asked me the question. At my proud answer, but I am married, sister. She was very, very happy and said she must go and tell her sisters. They had all thought that I was once more one of these silly German girls who believe a soldier when he tells her anything. Bill was always such a proud father. We only had the one child. First because we had a future to build for this little one. We had already indulged ourselves just to have the first baby we had so longed for. That we thought we had made for, to be a family. Then we had very, very hard years in England in 1920, leaving Germany with Peter when he was 7 months old in October of 1949.